What's up, everybody? Headed up to the farm. So driving up from Mississippi, headed to Arkansas. Most people don't know, probably live a couple hours away from the farm. So I do a lot of driving back and forth from time to time. Usually I stay up there a few weeks at a time or whatever, make sure things are covered. But you know, juggling the job and then, you know, also going back and forth to the farm, you know, we do quite a bit of commuting. But anyway, driving up through Mississippi Delta right now. I think a little bit south of Belzoni. Most on this end, everybody done started back. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody is done with harvest now down here, and everybody is doing field prep here in the fall for next year. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to ride on. I decided maybe this time I'll take y'all on my journey with me as I embark on my 3-hour trip through the Delta, a little less depending on how fast I drive. But anyway, it's all flat. But might see a little bit of cotton harvest going on, but I know all the grain should be out of the field by now. I did see some sorghum back there, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna get that out. Somebody burning off a field over there, if you probably can see. But anyway, coming back in with you guys. Yeah, that's some good old Delta farming right there. Burning the paratil and cotton. Like I said, somebody doing some real serious burning right there, son. Man, tell you, farming has changed, boy. They took coming through Belzoni, and boy, they got the module builder lined up for scrap, man. That, you know, it's crazy how there used to be the technology to use to, like, you know, get things set up, well, build modules and stuff for cotton. Now with the roller bale pickers, don't even need those no more. Funny thing is, you go to like a estate sale or something like that, man, half the time, man, you can't even get them things sold. When I went to one time, they couldn't even get a $200-300 bid on a module builder. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so we done made it to the house. Boy, y'all, look at the cotton. Anyway, yeah. Headed out here. See what beans look like. See if we can get going. Not today, but see it tomorrow. Get slide on up in there. But yeah. Sunset. So it's interesting. Where I started out at, harvest, like I said, is done. So a lot of people got their stuff parked under the shed. Only thing people doing now is dirt prepping, bed prep for next year, and yeah. But here, still got peanuts out, and you know, they flipped them, and I guess now they're gonna come back and pick them up. And you know, yeah, things are just kind of going. We're getting things still kind of winding down in the county. There's still a lot of harvest to do, so a lot of cotton harvest still to come off, a lot of peanuts to come off. So probably still a lot of grain for the smaller operators to a certain extent. Kind of ain't got the manpower that the large operations have, so we kind of roll straight through things. We did get a light frost the other night, so you can tell that about a burn on the leaves over there on that all that corn that when they cutting it, you know, definitely start feeling the effects of that. So anyway, not a bad sunset either. So we'll see what it's like when we head out. Out here checking I think I'm gonna try to cut. I wish I had my drone. You know, for the most part, looking at this, seems like most of them ready, but they got patches of green in them. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna have to cut around the patches of green. But you can't really cut the green ones. I mean, you can. You got you a bullet road or something like that. You can cut through them, but you'll choke your combine up. So what I'll probably do is kind of just get what I can get, which is most of the field, and then as it dry down, cut those little spots out there that have green, because you look at that, green is hanging on. So excuse me. So what we'll do, we'll get what we can get. Seems like the green stem has kind of left these. So unfortunately, like I said, I hate that all these sun guns is still got little green patches, but just can't leave them. Be waiting for them patches to dry down and the rest of the beans ready. You start losing money because that means they ain't ready evenly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you get what you can get, which is most of the field. Come back, you know, and go from there. Oh, but we'll see what we can do. I get her primed up and ready to go tomorrow, and I'm gonna cut what I can cut, see what I can cut out of it, go from there. Morning. It is Saturday morning after when we walked the field, looking at the green stem beans and stuff, and over here, I get a little bit of diesel. Anyway, see something. I'm see this old girl. Oh, a little chilly this morning. How you feel about it this morning?
Feel pretty good, man. Feel pretty good. We're gonna see. Yeah. We're gonna see how I feel later on. We're gonna visit this conversation later on.
That's right.
Depending on if there's anything mishap. We're gonna visit this later on.
Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta get the stuff warmed up. So we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm back with y'all. Had the combine fueled up. Right now, I'm just kind of going over with the grease gun. One thing you want to do, you got a combine, huh? You probably noticed a lot of combine fires that you see on YouTube. If you want to try to just keep the bearings greased up, it's one way of trying to keep fire from your machine. It's best defense. It's not gonna always be perfect if you grease it, but it's one way to try to stop it from burning down. So I try to at least grease this one regularly. John Deere has a thing here that says every 400 hours, like 400 hours for the chopper bearings, 400 hours. Nah, man, shoot, for us, 400 hours probably be every couple of years. But you know, I don't believe in that. So what I think you should do, I kind of have a thought process is, yeah, grease it good at the first of the year, and then just kind of keep some grease in the bearings as you go. So what I do is I like to shoot 1 or 2 shots of grease in it, and sometimes I like to use the old grease gun because I like to give it a feel. You know, back here, I'll show y'all chopper. Love to grease it every day. It's got to be. It gets worked hard, especially if you're cutting some tough stuff. Uh, it's variable speed. Like to grease it every day. Grill pump back here. Shoot a few shots of grease in it. There's a dirt behind that electric clutch grease. Up there, that unload nozzle. And behind the gear, there's a zert back there. There's some zerks in here as far as for your rotor sheaves. There's a kind of sometimes a hidden zert on this pulley right here that a lot of people miss. There's a discharge bead of zert up in there, tucked back in there. Chopper jack shaft bearing zert. So I'm by no means, like I say, I'm an expert. There's zert on the cleaning fan down here, and I've got it open because I want to take a look at something. I can see in there that our feed flights are getting worn, so I'll probably try to replace those. I can tell how it's feeding. She needs some cheap fix. So anyway, that's not gonna stop us from cutting today, but I can just tell how it feeds crop now. They're getting worn down. I don't grease this all the time. I've noticed if you over grease it, if you're getting good crop, it don't like to it'll slip. So that's probably one thing that I don't grease often. I just get it greased enough just to keep the maintenance up on it. Let me see what else we got. There's a couple bearings behind this shield I'm gonna get. But anyway, like I said, this is key. This is usually what you do. Some people do it at night. I like to do it in the morning. Plus, it's something to do before the beans, before they're getting ready. I think we can go now, but I'm gonna go get me something to eat anyway. It's something to do as far as to get yourself going, and start out the day slow. There's a couple places on the header up here I like to want to grease. I greased it. I still like the events anyway. I've learned too, this header, if I see any unevenness in this reel, I'll make sure I get it back evened out before I go to the field, because if it's uneven, it's gonna give you a little bit of an issue. But there's some roller bearings and stuff on these belts that you can grease, so I get those greased and stuff. The ones on the end, I think they don't think they are sealed, so you can't grease those. Shoot a couple shots. This on McDonald headers, this Pittman arm down here only take 2 shots of grease. That's in the book too. If y'all got a McDonald header, you probably should read that. But no, so just like to look over some things too. It gives you a chance to look over your machine, make sure it's before you go to the field, and make sure it's good. I mean, you do that before you get started in the year anyway, but you want to continue to do that as you go through, so you don't have any types of issues. Excuse me. Allergic to soybean dust, son. Something serious. There's also a grease dirt up there on that carrier bearing for the drive line. See, there's a universal joint. Well, no, that's not a bearing on the carrier. That's just a bearing on the drive line. It's a grease dirt, sorry, on the drive line itself. So one behind there, like I said, behind that electric clutch. I always want to make sure you got good oil in that too. But like I said, we're gonna get started here in a bit. But this is kind of the morning routine before you get going, and I'll see back with y'all here in a few. That shouldn't get work today. Well, we'll go out here and see what it'll do. we'll see what we can get, what kind of footage we can get. Well, cutting beans now. Seems like the load come pretty good. Trying to take it easy. Green beans. I think you'll eat more. So here, sitting here, I'm trying to combine some of these green stem beans. Beans with still leaves on them. And I think this was at the point that I'm starting to see that, like, it'll do it. I was messing with the settings, trying to get it opened up a little bit so it could take the green crop in a little bit better. Little tidbit, every field cut's a little bit different, so you always have to adjust your settings. And I was also trying to get used to actually combining a little bit more greener crop than normal. But as you'll see in some of the future videos, we really started kind of scooting along once we kind of got it dialed in. But anyway, it helped to have the draper header to feed the green crop in. If there was an auger header with an actual auger in it, it would be a whole lot worse, hard on the combine. Well, we got a load. We in our matching orange shirts today.
That unexpectedly happened. We wasn't planning on happening.
Yeah, so anyway, it must be a sign or something. I don't know.
Might be a good day.
But we'll go get the truck. Load it. I got a couple of projects need to do before we go get the truck. So well, get this diesel tank, take it back to his owner and stuff, and yeah, and other than that, but yeah, I guess not too bad. Yeah. So all right, well, like I said, we'll continue to keep on getting some footage and cutting. We got a long way to go. We just put into it and already got a hopper, so that's just around one side of the field and down and back on the short side, and I kind of came back, so you know, we got a lot to cut. So well, I guess we're finna work. Well, it's always something. Call myself pre-tripping and bust that out, so gotta go find a hub seal cover, and yeah, we'll be back. So yeah, it's part of it, you know, but trying to do the right thing. Just check, make sure stuff around your truck is all right. But I guess in a sense, it's good to look at that and check and make sure. Cause found it. It had been kind of leaking, but it's mine say it probably will crack. So gonna go up here to the power store, see if they got one, and go from there. I'll let y'all in a few.